What's up, Ryman? So, if I don't do this update or if I don't make a video real quick, I'm just going to forget about it. Alright, so the answer, as most of y'all know, was it was his mother. The doctor was his mother. His dad died. His mother is a doctor. Yeah, pretty simple, right? But when this came out 50, 60, 70 years ago, I mean, don't quote me there, but when it came out back in the day, and people told, it was in a newspaper or magazine, whatever, and people were like scratching their heads thinking, well, aliens, he had a clone, he's a twin, he's dreaming, and I thought that was pretty funny as I read the article. So I tested this little riddle on some of my students. I teach adults now, and I got a lady who's 80 years old, and she is fit as a horse. And I got some other people. So I tell them, just kind of break the ice and be like, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they'll be like, oh, clone, aliens. And they just goes on for like 5 minutes. I'm like, it's his mother. And they're like, what? Get out of here. Say word. Well, they don't talk like that, but, it's very difficult for them to conceive that idea. But now, it's very conceivable. And for those of you who got it, you can pat yourself on the shoulder, but, it's conceivable. If it was 50 years ago, you would be laughed at, like the world is flat. No, the world is round. Ha ha ha, he thinks the world is round. Like that kind of thing. So yeah. And all the people who didn't get it, thinking too hard, man. You said this. I didn't say no trickery language. I said it as I said it. But, so that's about that. So, yeah. Hooray, hurrah, hurrah. But today I was reading something, right? And they were saying that 1,000 years ago, right? That's one with 3 zeros, ago, the Greek and the Romans and those people back in the day, they wanted to run a 4-minute mile. I don't know the significance about a 4-minute mile, but that's what they wanted to do, and they couldn't do it. And they tried for thousands of years. Thousands. And then, that was it. They just said, it can't be done. So if someone was making a joke, and they'd be like, so, what did the racer try to do, but he couldn't do? And then the guy would say, a 4-minute mile, and they would laugh about it. Because at that point in time, it could not be done. So then, like 60 years ago, something like that. Don't quote me on these dates here. You want to know it, Google it, what have you. So 60 years ago, some guy was like, you know what? I want to run the 4-minute mile. So he got his mind right. He did what he needed to do in here, and he just kept pushing himself. Pushing and pushing and pushing until finally he ran a 4-minute mile. And everybody's like, oh, snap. That's what's up. So then, as I said before, for thousands of years, no one can do it. Then this guy comes along and he does it. And within 3 years, I don't know why this 4 fingers up. So within 3 years, 27 more people are able to run a 4-minute mile. So in the thousands of years, they couldn't do it. And then within 3 years, 27 more people can do it. And now, if you check your high school stats, or if you're in high school, people do it all the time. I can't do it, but other people are doing it. High schoolers and whatever. So it is what it is. And really all that changed was somebody did it and showed the world that it's possible. I mean, this is almost similar to, Steve Jobs. He made a little box with a little button with music on it. And how many other people came after that and did the same thing? Or how many companies are making the iPhone shape? Not a triangle shape, not an octagon, a little, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess to wrap this up, what I want you guys to do, I want you to think of something that is impossible, right? Impossible. For whatever reason. Money or skills or whatever it is that makes it impossible. And then just kind of reframe the thinking and put, I'm possible. So put a little apostrophe there. I'm possible. You say, what do you mean impossible? Yes, I can do it. I'm going to be the first to do it. I'm going to inspire other people to do it. And then they'll talk about me doing it, and doing it. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want you guys to do. And I got some stories. I'll probably post them. I don't know when I'll post them. You'll see them when they pop up. Enjoy them. Alright, peace. Rhyming.